very much. How are y'all doing? Woo! I am an agricultural sociologist. Woo! Which is a real job. I do that up in Aberdeen. For some reason. No, I love Aberdeen. Aberdeen's amazing. It's not just seagulls and coke-tip oil workers. That's their new tourism slogan. So a little bit about my area of expertise. I can tell you what the French philosopher Michel Foucault would think of Scotland's current scheme to eradicate bovine viral diarrhea. People weren't sure how to react there. That isn't a joke. That is the last paper I wrote. And I was at an academic conference and I read out the title and people started laughing. Yeah, I was like, screw you guys, this is my job. What's funny about a herd of cows pooing uncontrollably? Oh no, I see it. And I'm interested in why people value agriculture. So my approach to that is I interview farmers and people in the agriculture industry, and my approach to that could best be described as aggressive naivety. Sheep, what's going on there? Why are they so fluffy? Cows, they're much bigger in person than you expect, aren't they? I'm constantly amazed by how big cows are. And I didn't grow up on a farm, but both sets of grandparents were farmers. But I'm always amazed when I meet Irish people whose grandparents weren't farmers. It's like, really? There were other jobs back then? I thought everything came directly from the ground. Like newspapers, shoes, you just dug them straight up like potatoes. And my dad didn't take over his dad's farm because I gather growing up in Ireland in the 60s and 70s was not the most exciting place to be. The 60s revolution sort of passed rural Ireland by. But they still like to bring up their poverty-stricken rural childhoods when it suits them. Like I was home over Christmas making myself an avocado sandwich because I'm millennial as fuck. I realised I've done the most millennial thing I ever did. I swiped right for someone on Tinder because they said they were lowering their environmental footprint. That is true. So I'm making my avocado sandwich and my dad comes in and he's like, oh, avocado, is it? It was far from avocado, we were reared. And I was like, I found it in your fridge. Did you think it was a gone-off pear? And my parents are way more middle class than I am. When they came to visit me in Aberdeen, they brought their own pillows. Yeah, I was a little bit offended on behalf of my hospitality, but also my pillows are pretty crap. They're mostly ones my ex-boyfriend stole from Travelodge. And I'm interested in why people value agriculture. And I find agriculture fascinating because it's just so many contradictions. Like on one hand, it's this really high-tech, efficient industry. And on the other hand, it's still this messy, miraculous process. Like the writer Wendell Berry said that religion is what binds us back to the source of life. So if you think about it that way, there's something spiritual about agriculture because it's the source of our continuing existence, along with water and oxygen and Netflix. And I don't say this to farmers because they would think I was such a fucking hippie. I think they think that anyway. I get asked if I'm a vegan a lot. There's always a bit of tension when I'm interviewing someone in the dairy industry and they're like, do you want some milk in your coffee? It's a fair assumption. I make my own falafel. And if I was vegan, it's difficult to offend someone when you're in their home. Like, I once laughed when a farmer told me that his wife was the only breeding animal on the farm. Yeah, like your wife's a cow. Under that logic, I'd be a goner. I don't have kids. Goat or otherwise. And agriculture is super high-tech. Like, a lot of cows in this country are milked by robots. This is true, not like C-3PO, humanoid robots wearing milkmaid outfits. They could find more lucrative uses for their talents elsewhere. No, cows go into a cubicle and sensors attach suction cups to them and they're milked. And I read a paper that said that some cows will develop a bond with particular robots and will wait for them to become free. And I was like, oh my God, we're living in the future. Cow-robot bonding. Fuck hovercrafts. And sometimes agriculture is really not high-tech. Like, I did my PhD with a woman who was doing her PhD on dairy cow fertility, because dairy cows need to have a calf every year to produce milk. But dairy cows, they work pretty hard. Like, milk yields have doubled since the 70s per cow because of breeding and feeding. So now it's quite difficult for dairy cows to get pregnant. That farmer would say they're like female academics in our 30s, basically. And this PhD student was talking about estrus detection, which is how you know that the cow is in heat. And we're in this world-leading research facility, so I was assuming estrus detection was something super fancy. But no, they know a cow is in heat when another female cow mounts that cow. I was like, oh, this is amazing. Why does the cow do that? How does she know the other cow is in heat? Does this just happen in same-sex cow environments? Like in an all-girls Catholic school? When you're fairly sure you're straight, but you develop a crush on your female chemistry teacher, not that that's happened. And agriculture is also like a weird subculture. Like, does anyone know what the word back end means in farmer speak? No, it's not what you think. It means autumn. And it took me a little while to realise that, because one farmer was like, we vaccinate the coos in the back end. And I was thinking, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to vaccinate them in the neck. That might be why you still have bovine viral diarrhea. Another farmer was like, we put the bulls to the coos in the back end. Yeah, I was like, why? What's the point of that? And he was like, well, the coos are now so stressed in the back end. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see that. I didn't say that, thankfully. That's my other interview strategy. Just don't say anything. On which note, I will leave you, so enjoy the rest of your night.